The opponent is in very deep trouble. Yeah, there's no stopping us, though. They're dead. Okay, excellent. Welcome to Menacing MTG. We have a cool Orzhov deck here. Really, it's the first deep dive into Orzhov Strixhaven that I've done. And I'm just going to run through this quickly so you can get right to games. The game is played pretty fast, pretty furious. Pretty good win rate going on here. So we have a single copy of Valentin, potent 1/1 1-drop with Menace and Lifelink, with the ability to pay 2 when a creature an opponent dies. Exile. When you do, pay 2 and create a 1/1 pest token. We have 2 Leonin Light Scribe for when we bring on sorceries or instants. It gives all of our creatures +1/+1 till the end of turn. 2 Professor of Symbology, which gets us into our sideboard. We'll look at that later. 1 Shaley, 2-drop, 1/1 Flying Vigilance, a legendary creature. And when you bring a creature on the battlefield, once Shaley is on, then you can tap Shaley, and any creature that came on this turn gets a +1/+1 counter. You can also play the Ambrose, Dean of Shadow, also incredibly potent. There's a bit of a +1/+1 theme in this deck. Thunderous Orator, Vigilance 2/2 for 2-drop, great deal, and it gains whatever attribute, Flying, Vigilance, Death Touch, Indestructible, etc., that other cards that you have on the battlefield have. A single copy of Essence, Infusion, sorcery that gives 2 +1/+1 counters, and the creature gains life until the end of the turn. Single copy of Hunt for Specimens, another way to get into our sideboard. 2 Fracture, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker. 4 Humiliate, kind of like to think that this is a key card in this deck. Incredible bargain. 2-drop. The opponent reveals hand, you choose a non-land card from it. So anything non-land, that card is discarded. Then you get to put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control. We love to drop that on Killian as a lifelink Death Touch creature, 2-drop. It is legendary. So then, after Killian, which there are 3 of, we have a single copy of Silver Quill Silencer. Enters the battlefield, choose a non-land card name. Whenever an opponent casts a spell with that chosen name, they lose 3 life, and you draw a card. Blot out the sky, a single copy of that. Create X 2/1 Flying Inkling tokens, and they come in tapped. But if X is 6 or more, destroy all non-land non-land permanents. So that's very helpful against your enchantment artifact decks, but also you can just use it at any time to throw on some flyers. Lead Spellbinder, 2 3-drop, 3/1 flyer, and you get to choose a card from their hand and exile it, and they can still play it, but it costs 2 more to cast. Slows opponents down. Mavinda, just 1 copy of this in here. Rarely will you get to use that, but you can indeed bring back something like Hunt for Specimens or Essence Fusion. So then you have 2 copies of Sedgemoor Witch. We don't have a ton of sorcery resistance, but plenty, enough to make it Sedgemoor worth having a couple copies out there. Very good card. Silver Quill Pledge Mage here. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, it gains your choice of flying or lifelink. Semester's End, instant, exile any number of target creatures you control. At the beginning of your next end step, return them with a +1/+1 counter on them. And single copy of that, but you go in and attack with stuff, shoot it off the board, shoot it back with +1/+1 counter. A single copy of Skull Raid to force the opponent to discard. Single copy of Exhilarating Elocution. Put 2+1/+1 counters on target creature you control. All other creatures get +1/+1 until end of turn. 4-drop. Single copy of Silver Quill Command, another awesome sorcery card here. Choose 2. +3/+3 and flying till the end of turn, or return target creature with a mana value of 2 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. It's awfully nice to shoot Killian back on. Target player draws a card and loses a life, or target opponent sacrifices a creature. Awesome combination of things. Ultra potent 4-drop. Extus Auric Overlord, 2/4 double strike. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, return target non-legendary creature from your graveyard to your hand. Awesome card. Single copy. Single copy of Dramatic Finale. Creature tokens get +1/+1. We can develop quite a few creature tokens in this deck by various means. Not super heavy. It's not a pest deck by any means. But and whenever a non-token creature dies, create a 2/1 white-black inkling creature token with flying. And this ability triggers only once each turn. A single copy of Closing Statement. You notice there is a lot of single copies. They all are great. They all synergize. They all fit into the theme. So it costs 2 less to cast during your end step. It is an instant, so it's 5-drop, can be used for 3-drop during your end step. Destroy target creature or planeswalker you don't control. Put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature. Another amazing spell. Then last but not least, Shadrick Silver Quill. Super scary, Elder Dragon, flying, double strike, 2/5. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may choose 2. Each mode must target a different player, so that means you're choosing one of these for your opponent. Oftentimes, I'm giving them either a 2/1 flyer or draw a card, lose a life, depending on how robust their life total is. Because we like to get the +1/+1 counter on each creature we control. Now, you would use that if they didn't have any creatures or had some Weasley creature, So there you have it. Gives you options. Powerful. You can also, when this gets +1/+1 counters on it, oh man, very, very scary. A single copy of Onyx, because we do have some spells in here, and this is a scary thing to have. Kind of potent. Can be a game ender. Whenever you cast a Sorcerer Instant, opponent loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. You can look at your cards in your library. You can force each opponent to sacrifice a creature with the greatest power. Ultra powerful card. Quick look at land here. 1 Castle Ardenvale for token use creation. Has come in very handy. 9 Snow Plains. 8 Snow Swamp, a single copy of Castle Locthwain for card draw, and 4 Bright Climb Pathways. That's it. Check it out. Hope you like it. And I want to tell you that this weekend we'll be dropping another Orzhov deck, which a viewer asked for me to build a deck around a couple of cards. I did. It's almost totally done. It's working great. I'm just going to make sure it's sturdy enough. It doesn't need any more tweaking. So keep your eyes open for that either Saturday or Sunday this weekend. Please don't forget to check me out on Twitch Friday nights, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And thanks a ton for watching. Really appreciate it. Consider liking, subscribing, suggestions. Have a great night. Okay, good hand. Duress, that hurts. Okay, interesting choice. I don't really agree with that, but so be it. The rest again, oh my gosh. Wow. Couldn't get anything that time though. Okay, Onerous Orzhov. We've got good land here. We are rolling now. Oh boy, wow. They're running out of cards though. Sedgemoor. Unfortunately, we're flooded with lands here. In 10 cards, we've drawn 6 lands with a 21 mana deck. Yeah, they're just going to continue doing it. They would do these through life at least that turn. Okay, another Sedgemoor coming up. Expecting Eidolon. No go. Okay, this is great. You can run them both. Spellbinder. That'll slow them down. They got big stuff going on here. And now Professor takes us into the sideboard, which is great. And we're going to grab Expanded Anatomy. We want to come in and do some damage fast. Other Fang, we can ditch a land, no problem there. Ooh, wow. Okay. I don't want to lose that card. So much so that I'm going to use it right now. Let me just view the battlefield really quick. Yeah, one more time. Thunder Sword Raider, yeah, let's go for it. Sedgemoor gets it. And Orator. Woo, ouch. Okay, yeah, we can come right in with these two and do huge damage without killing Disciple, which is good because they have the Call of Death Dweller. They can bring it back and force us to lose Expanded Anatomy. So we've got to win in this game here. Yeah, that's a nice play, but it's over. Okay, we'll keep. It's a good hand. Go for the Killian. Bring on Spirit. Okay. Okay, good hand. I'd love to go first with this hand, but I will go second. We'll hope that we don't have a super rapid deck here. We have good 2 drops here to keep us in form. Okay, we get a 1 drop. Excellent. Okay, no complaints there. Okay, excellent. We get Shaley. And we come. Perfect. Okay, and now we can use Humiliate. Pump up Valentin, and they're going to drop out. Fine. Okay, good looking hand here. Okay, multiple Killians. You can't have them now. They're legendary. Okay. Karuga is going to cost them 3 life to bring on. Okay, this is quite good. Okay, that's pretty potent. The opponent is in very deep trouble. Yeah, there's no stopping us though. They're dead. Okay, excellent. Great hand here. Perfect. 0 complaints. Go first even. This is amazing. With a 1-drop, with a 2-drop. All set here. This is a kind of a hand that could get a quick forfeit out of the opponent. We may get a kill spell thrown up here. We'll see. Ooh, black, okay. And we're going to put up Shaley here so we can put a token right on Killian when it comes in. That's fine. A slow player here, no blocks. That was really foolish of them because we have Valentin here. Okay, we're in good shape. Anything can happen though. They have Rakdos. There's removal, I'm sure. Probably we'll see Bastion. Now the land brings us Extus. If not, we got Silver Quill. Okay, that's terribly unfortunate. Hmm. Gonna just take a guess here. That was kind of foolish, actually, but we're going to go ahead in rather than tap. I'm not sure what they were thinking with the minion's return. That was a huge mistake. Okay, this should be over relatively quickly unless they know something I don't know. Maybe an Eidolon is in our future here. Okay. I don't think they'll have the means to kill it, so no big thing. We have plenty of life. Village Rites would be the card we don't want to see here. Wow, brutal right there. Very, very nicely played. Unbelievable, in fact. Okay, Leonin comes on. No attacks. Looking for another mana. That was a brilliant play. Didn't see that coming at all. Osmos Elixir, okay. Alright, they got a good thing going. We get a mana. That's huge. No attacks. Oh, Raid Environment. Wow. Okay. It's fine and good, but we have a sturdy double strike creature here. They have a single card in hand. We have a nice card in hand with Killian. Looking for a instant or sorcery spell, which would really make a difference. Okay, we get land. That's fine. They're coming in. They're going to just let it through. If they have any smarts, wow, they're going to lose a 1/1 with Raid Bombardment on the board. I think that's foolish. Okay, here we go. I don't know why they came with the 1/1 right now, because we have Killian. They may have a bump spell, which would be really upsetting to me. But, see what we got. Village Rites, fine. Okay, they're going to stay wide open unless they get something meaningful on the board. Can they get two? Because we'll come in with Killian and Valentin if they don't have Storm's Wrath. Oh my gosh. We'll auto-pay here. Well, that absolutely sucks. No play. Okay, specimens. Okay. Yeah, we definitely have a big problem here. They still have 3 mana available. The big enchantment that makes tokens +1/+1 would be great, but now we're going to draw mana apparently here. No attacks. Seven lands out of 16 cards drawn, not very good fortune. Yeah. Got a bit of a slow player here, I apologize. Okay, this is flippin' ridiculous here. Flippin' ridiculous, as that is number 8 land out of 17 cards. The deck that's pretty light on mana. Four cards in hand. Things are going to get ugly at some point here. Okay, Skull Raid, we're just going to run it. We'll ditch 2 cards. Ooh, was that 2 shackles? It was. Not worth taking the 1/1s apparently. Although it could indeed hurt with raid bombardment. Oh boy. Okay, we are in trouble here. Yeah, that's going to generate tokens. Yeah. How many shackles do they have? Wow, so that's 4. That's all 4 of them. That's amazing. It would be nice to get something meaningful here for a card. Eight out of 18 cards lands. Well, that just happens sometimes. This is a slow player to boot. I apologize. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be the game unless we get something magnificent.
The essence of life is inseparable from the essence of death.
Okay, take that card.
Let's go digging.
Oh, crap.
I tried to fix this.
You know, folks, some days you just don't have it. The luck doesn't go your way, and this is one of those games just not happening. Wow. Unbelievable. Okay, that's the game, folks. I'm going to bail.